107.5 WGC out of Shy's #1 for hip hop and R&B. It's your girl Charmaine Bay, and I have the wonderful experience of sitting down with the queen. Yes, the queen of Chicago. My girl Chella H. What's poppin' with you?
What's up, beautiful? I'm so glad to be here.
I'm so glad to have you, Chella. I feel very blessed to have you here because you recently had a near-death experience that completely had the whole internet shook. Like, even me sitting here with you and talking about it with you, I already have the goosebumps. Mm-hmm. I mean, all I know is I was chilling. I checked Instagram and every single blog said Chella H not only is in the hospital, but is in ICU and has been here for weeks.
Right.
Sis, what happened?
Okay, so what happened was I had gotten sick.
Okay.
I had some lipo.
Okay.
Well, the beginning was I had some lipo.
Right.
I had a very small infection that a lot of women have. You know, they just don't talk about it. And it was real simple. It wasn't nothing big. So when I got back to Cali, the infection, it was an infection. So I went to the hospital and they gave me some antibiotics.
Okay.
That I turned out to be allergic to. And that's what made me sick. Not the lipo. It wasn't just the lipo.
Right.
It was the fact that I was allergic to an antibiotic called vancomycin.
Wow. So
I was messed up.
You were messed up, girl.
For weeks. So when the tea got out, I was already okay, really. I had been in there 3 weeks. It was just, it's a process. You know what I'm saying? You got to get your kidneys back. It was like my kidneys had started failing like rapidly.
Wow.
Within days. It was just like, okay, we finna have to put you on dialysis.
What?
Yeah, for sure.
You had to go all the way to dialysis.
Yes, but I didn't. By the grace of God.
Okay.
It reversed. And then I just had to stay there until it got back down. And right now, everything's fine. God is good. I'm blessed.
Wow.
You know, so, you know, it's just a chapter in my book.
Just a chapter in your book of many chapters, absolutely. Because, like I told you, I mean, you my homegirl, but I always, like, research for all my interviews. And the things that I found out about you, Chella, girl, you have had many chapters and many different life experiences. Let's talk a little bit more about the lipo. Can you tell us where you got it or where'd you go get it?
I went to Columbia.
Okay.
You know, I like the doctor. Shout out to Dr. Paz.
All right. I
like the place I stayed. Everything was smooth. You know, it's just that it's a lot of factors when you get lipo. Right. Some women, it's just a lot that comes to it.
Yeah.
So, like, I didn't have no complications the entire time until, like, right before I was getting on the plane.
So how bad did it get?
You mean as far as
like
what?
You being in the hospital, you know, your sickness, how bad did it get?
Well, it got bad in terms of me having a kidney issue. That's where it was bad. It wasn't the lipo issue that I had issue with. So, okay, so you familiar with creatinine levels?
No.
Okay. So my normal creatinine level was like 0.7.
All right.
So after taking the antibiotics to clear up the infection, because that's why I took the antibiotics, it started rising to 0.9, then 1.2. So once it got to 1.3, it was very abnormal. So it's like, okay, something wrong. We got to take you out of it. So then within those next few days, it was going from like 1.5 to 2.0 to 2.3 to 3.8 to 4.9, and that's when they was like, okay, we're going to have to do dialysis tomorrow.
So that was technically kidney failure. Your kidneys were failing as you were on
they
this antibiotic.
Damaged. It's the difference between damage and failing. Because I was saying failing at first, and they correct me.
Okay. Failing
is like it's when there's nothing else you can do. Damage is like when it's leading towards that.
Okay.
So I was definitely having kidney damage.
Okay.
And what happened was, to get rid of it, you just gotta. Well, I feel like God was the reason for me. But you got to keep drinking water, so I had to get on IVs and stuff like that. So, over those days, it was just clearing up. But you know what? Another part that really was one of my worst parts of being in the hospital was pain medication. So, I'm not a get high person. I ain't never popped no pills, you know. I don't even smoke.
Okay.
I don't smoke.
Right.
And, I was just trying to make sure that I wasn't feeling no pain. So they could give you different types of medicines. They was giving me Oxy. You know what that is?
Yeah.
So
you don't know what Oxycontin is.
Well, I wasn't that familiar with it.
Okay.
So why you say it like that? Like,
girl,
yeah.
cause
Like,
girl,
man,
what
am I-
you somebody might prescribe you some OxyContin. You could go to the street and sell
Everybody
each
told me
pill.
that.
Yeah, you can sell the pills, girl. Make a little change.
Yeah, everybody told me that. And I'm familiar with doing that, but my drug selling was more so keys and pounds.
Okay.
So yeah, so I was taking oxys, and man, it was just like had me sounding like slow. It really changed just everything about me. Like I was just slow. I was sleeping for 18 hours.
Girl, when I called you, I called you as soon as I saw the news all over the internet.
Right.
And I called you and I'm like, Chella, are you okay? And you was slurring. I was very much worried about you. I wasn't sure if you were telling me the truth. Because, like, the way you sounded, you sounded slurry and kind of out the loop a little bit. You like, what day is it? What time is it?
You had called. I remember.
Yeah.
I remember. It was at night.
Yeah.
So, this the thing. When you taking all them oxys, that stuff got to leave your system. So, it was in my system heavy. It was. So, I was talking slow. But it wasn't like I didn't know I wasn't out of my mind. It was just everything was slow. But to a person talking to me, you, my friends, my family, everybody was just like, oh, my God. And I understood. So, what I did was, in combination of the oxy and the kidney thing, I just told the doctors, look, I don't want no more medicine. They were saying, but you're going to have pain, because I had to fix some things. Right. You know what I'm saying? I said, it don't even matter. Take me off of it.
Kidney pain ain't no joke. Kidney pain ain't no joke.
I ain't had no kidney pain.
Okay. Pain from the surgery.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, the infection.
The infection, okay.
So, I told them, I don't even care. Just take me off of it. I ain't an oxy type person. I just fight it. I don't want no Tylenol. Right. I'm going to just go cold turkey. Because one thing about me, I have a real strong mind. So whatever, if I say, okay, I'm smoking, I don't want to smoke no more. If I say I'm going to get over this person or whatever, I can do it because I'm a super giant. So once I got that stuff out of my system, I was back eating, and I was back, and then the creatinine level went back down to where the doctor was like, okay, you can go.
Wow.
So I was good. So I'm blessed. I'm blessed for the staff at the hospital. Okay. They was lit, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was lit. All the people who was calling, I was grateful, and I'm grateful. And it's, a lot of times women don't be wanting to talk about lipo or what they got or what went wrong, because they be worried about what people gonna say. But my life an open book. I'm not anti-surgery. I say to all the women who want to get it, if you still want to get it, get it. Just know that it could be some risk. Right. For sure. That's with any surgery. You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, we are so glad that you made it through that, because, baby, that scared the whole city. I mean, know. Everybody was talking about it. Everybody was hitting each other up, like, did you hear about Chella? Is Chella okay? And I'm just so glad that you answered the phone when I called, because you and I recently are growing a friendship, and we were talking not too long before that about getting you a tattoo. So when I saw that, I was just like, whoa. But for you to be here right now, Chella, I mean, you are blessed and highly favored. And I wanted to ask you, when you were in the hospital, you said that you wanted some home run in, girl.
I did. I was starving because I was in there. Because, LA, I'm staying out there, and, nobody food is like Chicago.
Okay.
Period. I don't care where you go. New York, Miami, out the country. So I just was in there starving.
Really?
And I miss Chicago food. And for some reason, I just kept on thinking, I want some home run in, because I ain't had none in a minute. And I remember when you called me, it was late, and I was asleep that day. It just so happens that that's the call that I swiped, because my phone, I had hundreds of missed calls.
I bet. Yeah, I was shocked that you answered my call.
Yeah, I answered a few people call. People was crying. And I'm just like, I'm okay. I'm alive. I'm still alive. Sick of that. And that's how I feel. So, I'm blessed and I'm happy and I'm just grateful.
Okay. I'm ready. So when you was in the hospital, were there people that reached out to you that you wasn't really fucking with before that? And, this situation made them want to, like, hash that and check on you? And vice versa. Were there people that you fuck with who didn't reach out to you?
As far as people who I wish reached out or I was, wanted them to. No, it wasn't nobody who I was like, damn, you ain't even check on me. I feel like I'm very protecting over my energy. So whoever I'm dealing with, that's who I'm dealing with, and that's what happened. So whoever didn't reach out, I wasn't really caring about that. I was just thankful that I was okay, and for the people that did. And as far as people that did reach out that I wasn't expecting, I can't even say that I wasn't expecting them to, because I've been good to everybody. So they just doing really what they should have.
What you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
So you refer to yourself as a mermaid, a beautiful survivor that can maneuver through anything and remain above water at all times.
Thanks.
Chella, that's your life.
It is.
Because this isn't your first, near-death experience. Back in 2017,
Oh, yeah.
you actually were in a car driving kids to the prom, which is so cool, on some volunteer shit that you was doing. And afterwards, your car got shot up, 6 shots. And you see the bullet holes in your car, which is literally an inch away from your body.
For sure. Behind the neck, the headrest. Did you see the headrest?
No, I did not see that. I saw the side.
Yeah,
of
the headrest.
Seat. Chella.
Yeah, so it was crazy. Now, that's something that I never dealt with in Chicago. So that was surprising for me, and it just happened so fast. It was actually June 11. I had sponsored some girls' proms, fully sponsored. Dress, hair, nails, purses, transportation, And I had just dropped them off, and I was driving down College, and it was my son's birthday. I had just FaceTime him like, happy birthday. And then we got the phone, and I was on the phone with somebody else. And next thing you know, I just heard boom, 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 boom. It was like I heard it, but it was so close, and all the glass started splattering. I'm like, what the? So I looked, and I'm looking at the car. I'm like, damn. My quick thinking, because I'm a thinker, I'm bust to you. Because I was right behind the university. So all this blood was there. So I'm like, damn, did I get shot? I don't feel nothing. So I pull up to the hospital, go in there, they pulled me out. I wasn't shot. It was just so much glass, And what happens is when you in situations like that, that glass stay in your body. So that glass was coming out of me for weeks.
What?
Slowly in the bed, in the shower. So I'm grateful. It was a lot. Wow. But, again, it's just a chapter in the book.
I mean, I love how you look at life, just a chapter in the book, but this book is
it's deep.
This book is deep as hell. And something that happened when the shooting occurred, you did not press charges. And you said that you settled it yourself. So I don't know if you can really tell us how you settled it. Can you tell us why you didn't press charges? And, I mean, I know why you didn't press charges. You a real bitch, okay? But how did you settle this yourself?
I just settled it myself. I felt like that was just the best thing for me to do, for multiple reasons. I got people I got lions behind me. I ain't trying to start no wars. And it's just certain things, it's just certain ways to move. And I was just blessed that I didn't get hit. My car got fixed. You know what I'm saying? And I just looked at it just like it could have been worse.
Wow.
And then too, Charmaine, I think a lot of reasons why I am how I am, you got to think, I left home at 12. You know what I'm saying? I was pregnant at 14. I had a crib, car. I'm a hustler. I'm from the low end, So I just I know it'd be a lot to people, and it's a lot to me too, but I always stay above water. So I just be just grateful.
Wow. Well, I hope that you write a book. I know that, we're going to talk about all that. Because when I was looking up all this information on you, Chella, I'm like, girl, you need a documentary. So we're going to talk about that. Now, your birthday just passed.
It's still here.
You going to tell us how young you are? Because you giving 25, girl.
Thank you. I'm going to just say, I'm going to probably be 35 35.
Okay.
35 for the rest of my life.
Okay, so how was the birthday party?
It was lit. Oh, the party was off the chain. I know you ain't hear about it?
Girl, I heard all about it, but I want to hear from you.
First of all, oh my God.
The line was around the block.
I heard.
The city came out. G Herbo was there.
Yeah.
Everybody came out to support you.
Yeah, it was lit. Man, not even just, I was grateful for, the people that came through. Like you said, Herb came, Sasha came,
Yep.
Katie came,
Yep.
Angela Yee came.
Yep, Angela Yee was in the
She
building.
had some of her people, them guys from Earn Your Leisure, Boo from Born God. It was a lot of them. But you know what I was really happy about? My project people came.
Yes.
So I'm talking about the real project came. Like, nobody even understand the caliber of niggas that was in there. That don't go out. That I had people in there that didn't have prior beefs. Everybody was big boys that night.
Wow.
And it was just nice. All my low-end girls was there. Not even just my low-end girls. Like, all my girls from everywhere. And guys from everywhere was there. And it was just nice. It was peaceful. I looks good.
You sure did, girl. You shut the internet down in that dress.
Good.
I mean, you almost died after the lipo, but the lipo looked good.
I mean, you know. It's all good. But it was really nice. The place chemistry is
chemistry.
nice.
Shout out to DJ Mike P.
Shout out to-
WGCI's very own DJ.
Shout out to Mike. Shout out to Rico.
Okay.
Shout out to Oletta. And what's the other girl DJ? I don't know, but she was nice too.
Okay.
So I had a ball. It was just good energy, good vibes, and it was lit. Everybody's still talking about it.
Oh yeah. So, did anybody hook you up with a really nice gift for your birthday?
I got all kind of gifts. I always do though. I always get gifts. So I got a lot of gifts.
You did?
did.
What's the nicest gift you got? The best one?
Money.
Ooh, how much was it? Tell us. Sis.
It's just like I'm one of them people. If I hit the lottery, I'm gonna probably opt out of that part and don't let nobody know and just take less.
Okay, so I mean, was it over 5,000?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, was it over?
I'm a big girl.
Was it over 7,500?
I'm gonna plead the fifth.
Okay. She gonna plead the fifth. She ain't gonna let us know all her
But
business.
besides the money, I got nice cards. I got small gifts. Yeah, I be grateful for little stuff.
Yeah.
And then I had an Amazon birthday list that's still on my list. My
Okay.
link, by the way. People
Okay.
still can get gifts. Because I don't end my birthday this year until September 30th.
Okay, well, I'm definitely going to hit up the Amazon link because I did not get to make it to your birthday party.
Thank you.
But I'm going to hit up the Amazon link. I'm going to see what's on there. And I'm going to have to get the nicest gift on the Amazon link because whoever gave you the money, they trying to show out.
It don't matter. It could be, it's gift cards for $15 on it. It's just a thought. I'm grateful for whatever. So.
Okay, girl.
Yeah, I had a great birthday. Like I said, my baby was there. Everybody was there. It was just lit.
Nice.
So it was great.
So speaking of birthdays, obviously, we all get older every year. But,
Right.
girl, I was watching your On Fleek video with Soulja Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, that was back in, 2007? What was that? 2000, let's see. On Fleek video, I don't have the year.
It was a long time.
It was a
ago.
long time ago.
It was a long
Girl, you
time
look
ago.
the exact same.
Thank you.
Chella, you
I'm
ain't aged a
grateful.
bit.
Thank you. I'm grateful. I think it got a lot to do with my heart.
Okay.
I think it got a lot to I'm
Because
grateful.
you're good. You are a great person. That's why I vibe with you. Because, you're very genuine, You don't find many people like that, especially in the industry.
You don't.
Yeah, so we got to stick together.
Real bitches, I say it all the time. It's a drought on real bitches, Gotta stick together.
So on the music tip, you dropped Frozen a few months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And, girl, you was spitting on that, okay? That's definitely a bop. Do we have more music coming soon?
We definitely do. Like, I got a whole album that I just been...
Sitting on?
I was trying to... I had some business going on, so I was trying to just, let that go how it's gonna go. But I got a raw ass album. I super love it. I got a new single that I'm gonna drop. I actually got another song with Soulja Boy on my next album.
Do you have another song with Soulja?
I do.
You the
Trina
first
on the album.
You the first Chicago rapper doing songs with Soulja Boy.
I am. That's facts.
Might be male or female. I mean, I don't know if Kanye and Soulja Boy.
Yeah, he
they
did
do
recently.
Okay.
But I was first.
Yeah.
And I got 2.
Period. Okay.
Trina on the album. Shout
Okay,
out to
Trina.
her. Yo,
what?
We got a lit song, so that's our second song too.
Girl, you going big. How is this album
Chella.
different from the others?
I think this one is more so. So it's called Above Water. So
Right.
I think it's just real complete. Like I'm hitting all subject matters. The production on there, I really like it, and it's lit. I mean, the other ones was too, but like I said, I think I'm touching all bases of the sound.
I can't wait to hear it.
Thank you.
Now, even though obviously you went through some tragedy recently of almost losing your life, and you know, we're blessed that you're here to be able to even talk about it. Do you feel like the news of what happened to you put even more eyes on who Chella H is, and people are looking at you, like new people are looking at you? You know, do you feel like even more people know who Chella H is after every single blog out there, you know, was very much concerned about what you were going through?
So I think, yeah, you know, it's people who, it's a lot. Chicago's big.
Chicago's huge.
It is. It's not don't everybody don't know me. You know what I'm saying? They should if they did their research. But
Right.
everybody don't. You know what I'm saying? So I just, like I said, I don't really be like, you know me? Like, I don't really be giving a fuck about that. Honestly.
Yeah.
It's just like, if you don't know me, you're lost. Go ask your daddy.
Right.
He do.
Right.
You know, or it's just, it is. But let me say this. So, because it was just like, okay, how it was worded with the almost dying, and
Okay.
so this is what that was.
All right.
When it comes to kidneys failing, you can die from kidney failure.
Right.
I think that if I would have gotten to that stage, that was a possibility. But I ain't get to that stage.
Okay.
I think it's how it's worded. I think anytime you're in ICU,
Yes.
people like, oh my God,
Yes.
ICU, you finna die. But it was just that's why I needed to be for
To
that
get better.
moment
Right.
to get. But like I was always woke.
Well, okay.
I ain't had no problems with my breathing or like, you know what I'm saying? It was the communication.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the thing with anything. When it's a story, when it's a relationship, communication is the key. And
Absolutely.
if you communicate effectively, everything could go perfect, you know. So that's how I just wanted to put that out there.
Okay. Well, thanks for putting that out there, because of course when we think of ICU, we do think the worst.
For sure.
But I can imagine that you just needed the care of the ICU.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. So back in 2013, you were rumored to be dating Gucci. Now, an online magazine, they referred to y'all as the Bonnie and Clyde of hip hop, sis. So was that a publicity stunt? I saw a picture of him like grabbing, you know, he had his hands on your hips.
Looked like that. Look, I
Looked
promise
like y'all was cuffed up.
You know what? It looked like that, but it wasn't even like that.
Okay.
It was just an innocent picture. We was in a studio. We got mutual friends. I don't even know him.
Okay.
I never messed with him.
Okay.
I don't know how it came out. And they just ran with it. Then they started comparing dresses and all that. And it's just unfortunate because it wasn't true at all.
Okay.
Like, at all.
So you never had a relationship with Gucci?
No. And I don't even know him.
Okay, because girl, all over the blogs, it was like they was hoping and wishing for it. They were like, Gucci man has his eyes on the Windy City Queen.
Yeah.
Chella
I
H.
saw it. No, that wasn't true. It was just a picture that
Went viral.
Right.
Before viral
I never
was a thing.
posted that picture.
So you don't even know how that picture got
That
out there.
picture, from what I heard, I think it was on his page on Facebook, and it was probably just pictures that. But I never posted that picture, and it was like everybody started calling me like, "Oh, you mess with?" I'm like, "What?" Girl, I don't even know that man. I have never seen that man a damn life.
That's so annoying, just being a woman. Like, dang, you can't take a picture with somebody without it being rumored that y'all
I think it
girlfriend
was
or
how I
boyfriend?
took the picture too. Like I regret, but it looked like he was palming it, but it wasn't. It was just the way the picture looked. But I regret that situation.
Do you? Why do you regret it?
Because I mean, I don't know his wife, but when you see your man going through, it's like, who the fuck is this bitch, And we got mutual friends. I would never want her to think like I'm just some trying to be homewrecker ass bitch, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it wasn't true.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so
but
why?
people still believe that. It's like, even if I say no, they like, yeah, this bitch lying. But it wasn't true at all.
Yeah, I could tell you're not lying.
I'm not. I don't be lying.
You ain't got no reason to lie.
I don't. Even if it's bad or I'm embarrassed, I just deal with it. I'm not a liar.
That's much better. It feels much better just to deal with things. It's scary facing it sometimes and like having to admit to certain things, especially if you're in the wrong or whatever, you made a mistake. But when you just go forth and say the truth and don't lie about it, it's almost like a weight off your shoulders.
For sure.
Absolutely. So what's something that has happened in the industry that you feel like these young female rappers could learn from? Like, can you give any light to what young female rappers should look out for? Because every day I see a new female rapper on the scene, right? And it's really unfortunate sometimes because I feel like a lot of them are trying to do things that they don't want to do, because it's like normal, I know back in the day, some of like your raps were very like spicy, and it was something that people weren't used to yet, but you kind of like paved the way for a lot of these young girls to do that. But now we got these young girls faking giving fellatio to the microphone and twerking all over the stage, and not saying that is good or bad, whatever works for them. For sure. But as someone that came up in the industry, that paved the way for a lot of these girls, and they might not even know it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you was the first to really
for sure
have your music be on some quote unquote ratchet, shit. So, what's some advice you could give some of these young female rappers when it comes to how they are conforming to the industry?
Okay, so what I always say is, don't go fucking everybody, because when you fuck the wrong person or you fucking, it mess up business. I say get you a good team if you can, because a lot of people are stars and just don't have either the team or they not. I say stay consistent. You gotta stay consistent. That's how stay in these people's face. Stay interesting.
Right.
Outside of music, people care about your story. You know what I'm saying? Just like a lot of people might not have the songs, but they just online. Like, it's way different today because you can just like go viral, and then you can have somebody give you a song. A lot of people don't really write their songs. So, it's a lot of ways to win. It's just about just staying interesting, staying consistent, staying hungry. It's a lot of girls though. I like a lot of girls.
Who you like right now?
I like them Memphis girls right now.
Oh,
like Glorilla.
Oh yeah,
Gloss. I like her. Not even just because of her songs, but her attitude.
Yeah.
How she think. I like how her and her crew, they all embrace each other. I tell girls all the time, all the girls in Chicago, like, I've been doing that for years, or trying to. But when you get personality clashes and people feeling the way, but like, I like that about them.
Nice.
I still like all the Chicago girls.
Of course. Any
all
faves?
of them. Well, Sasha Go Hard is my favorite.
Yes, love Sasha
For
Go
sure.
Hard. Absolutely.
For sure. And I like all the girls though, but that's my favorite.
Okay. So what's one of the most maybe annoying trends that you see all these female rappers doing that kind of like give you the ick? Is there one?
Like what?
Girl, it could be anything. It could be anything. A lot of female rappers, well, a lot of rappers right now are doing the trend of the TikTok, period, they hopping on that beat. Some people killing it, you know what I'm saying? But I just didn't know if there was like anything that you see that's happening in this day that really wasn't going down when you was coming up, and you just kind of like, I'm not really with that.
No. It ain't nothing. Because it don't bother me. I be feeling like whatever works.
Okay.
Like it's just content. That's how I look at it. So I don't knock them if they doing trends or TikToks. TikToks is lit. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's all promo for them. If they want to suck a, dildo or that's on them. Like,
Right.
I ain't doing it.
You ain't tripping over it.
It don't bother me because it ain't the dildo going in my mouth.
Right.
So if that's
Whatever
what they
works
want
for
to do,
them.
hey, I ain't, I don't get bothered really by nothing but like nothing with female rappers or
Okay.
I don't be caring about that shit, girl. I be having so much shit going on
in your own life that you can't be worried about talking about what the next chick doing.
I just be laughing. They funny to me, but they ain't funnier than me.
They're not funnier than you, because girl, Shoshana and
T.
T, what?
She crazy.
So we talk about she crazy, girl. It's you. You crazy.
Shoshana, that is Shoshana. That's Shoshana. That's not me. Even though my real middle name is Shoshana. Okay,
can you break it down for me, please? Because I only see you in the videos.
So Shoshana, okay, Shoshana is my cousin.
Okay.
And Shoshana and T best friends.
Okay.
So Shoshana just my cousin.
Okay.
She a trip and T, but Shoshana off the chain, girl. I don't know what be wrong with her. She's a mess.
Well, how did you come up with these skits?
I think they just natural. It's just like,
because they be talking to each other on the phone. Like, girl, how you gonna wear your hair to Chella party, girl? I'm gonna do this fluffy
they crazy
pinup, girl. I'm sick of the fluffy pinup.
Girl, they crazy. It's just natural. It's just humor.
What made you like get into the skits? So I mean, obviously people will be doing the skits, but I mean, doing skits and creating your own characters are one thing, but and doing TikToks, that's a whole nother thing. Like, you have your own characters, you making people laugh, you're obviously writing your own content. What made you get into this? What's your thought process?
I'm a comedian too. I always been like that. So people who know me and had the privilege to be in my presence, no, just playing. No.
Look at you, making us laugh.
No, but the people who I always been around, that's just my personality. And it's just funny. And a lot of ways that Shoshana talk is how a lot of women talk. But they don't be themselves because they be so worried about what other people think. And I ain't never gave a fuck about what nobody thought. You know why?
Why?
Because people don't think.
Okay. I like that. You thinking.
I'm a thinker. I'm a thinker. I'm a hustler, girl. I'm a trip.
You are a trip, girl. Shoshana and T is a trip. I absolutely love those skits.
Girl, people love. Now, some people, what I had realized, even when I went to LA, some people only know me for skits.
Really?
For sure.
Wow.
They be like, ain't you that funny girl? Or that's that. They don't know nothing.
You're like, I have been a rapper and I am the queen of Chicago.
I mean, that's true. But it don't bother me because I do know that these are different generations. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't be feeling like no way. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, people love them skits. I love them too. I like doing them.
So you live in LA.
I do.
But you're here in Chicago. What do you miss about Chicago the most other than home running?
All the food. I miss the people.
Do you?
Yeah.
How are the people in Chicago different from LA?
I don't know the people in LA like that. Like I link up with some people sometimes, but the vibe is nothing like home. Now, it's nothing like Chicago summertime.
Nothing. It's like Chicago summertime shy.
Yeah, it's just the vibe. I don't miss the weather.
Okay, who do?
I don't miss the weather. But yeah, I miss, my family here, my friends. Sometimes I miss them, but it is peaceful.
It is in LA.
Yeah, it's peaceful.
LA kind of cutting up right now with the crime now.
I don't be involved.
Of course.
I don't be around. Like, I be in the house or I'm working out now and
on the beach.
On the beach or, So,
talking on the phone, possibly to your new boo. No? You got a man? Or not?
I mean, it's a long story.
It's a long story. Okay, we ain't go.
It's a long.
Oh, is it a long?
I just played.
Well, girl, I'm married. I can't read the story.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy.
That's good.
I'm happy.
I'm glad that you're happy because
Me too.
you deserve all of that.
I do.
Absolutely. So I can't wait to find out who Chella H might be dating.
Girl.
But she ain't gonna tell us today.
Ain't no telling.
Ain't no telling. Is he in LA, Chicago?
Let's just say he on the road.
Ooh, he on the road. Shit, that's what I'm talking about. So is there anything that happens in Chicago that you just want Chicago to cut it out with?
You know what I wish, like, if I had the power or if I could just change anything, I would change how many young guys is getting killed. Or how many, not even just young guys, but like, man, it's so many murders and these young boys, they just killing each other for nothing. They ain't even giving themselves a chance to get to their 30s, 20s. Because a lot of the older guys who survived all that, they older now. You know, they done went through their wars and shooting in jail, and they see. And if it was something that could be changed about this war in Chicago that has a lot to do with the internet, clout, music. Even though people say, oh, it's been going on, it's just like, it's sad.
Yeah.
It's sad because it's ruining our families.
Yeah.
Mamas losing their sons. Little kids, they losing their daddies. It's just toxic, you know.
Yeah.
So you got to really think, like to the younger girls, you got to think about who you have a baby by and be realistic. Like, damn, you don't want to think like that, but is he going to end up getting killed because of his lifestyle? Because I went through that. I lost my baby father, you know, young. And it's like, you got to raise these boys by yourself. You know what I'm saying? And the younger guys, they be killing each other for no reason. Like,
taking away a life.
For sure.
For no reason.
And then, you know, even with the music, when you start making music and you start putting that energy out to, you know, naming people and this and the dead, it all come back.
Yeah.
I don't know nobody that it didn't come back to. Whether it came back to them or to some of their family. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's rough.
Yeah, we heard Dirk say that he was no longer going to be dissing the dead in his songs, but the person that kind of started that trend was Gucci, and he recently put out a song talking about ain't no more dissing the dead, but a few songs before that he was smoking on Pookie. So
did he start it though?
That's what I heard.
I don't know about him starting.
Well, sis, he's trying to finish it, okay? And, you know, he's definitely been very disrespectful. I don't know if you saw the verses with Jeezy and Gucci.
I did.
Oh, man, do you remember the end of that?
So, I don't know. I look at that a little different.
How you look at it?
From my understanding, I'm not sure. I do believe that masculine men protect themselves.
Okay.
So, if somebody coming in your house.
Right. Oh, well,
what do you do?
That's how he got off. Exactly. But
with
then,
all due respect.
And then, so it's okay to diss the person who came in your house.
I ain't saying it's okay, but
Okay.
I'm just saying, I think it's a little different if you defending yourself killing somebody than just out there just doing it just because.
Right.
So,
Okay.
I mean, it's unfortunate for their family because now they got to deal with being mocked like, ha, ha, ha.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm not a man. Like, some men think like shit. You know, they be on Malcolm X mode, not Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying? And we women, so we go be like more compassionate.
Right.
So, I don't know.
Okay. So, when it comes to music, what is your dream collab? Like, what does that look like? If it's more than one, tell me all of them.
My dream collab. Who do I like? I like everybody. I love Beyonce.
Okay. Come on.
Beyonce.
Come on. Let's shoot for the stars.
on,
Beyonce.
Of course.
Put Chella H on the track.
Okay. I like all the girls. I love all the girl rappers.
Okay.
I love Cardi.
Same.
Cardi is one of my favorites.
Okay.
You know, not just her music, but her story. Again, I'm a fan of that. I love all the girls.
Love all the girls. Any dudes you would definitely want to get in the booth with?
I love Jay-Z.
Come on, girl. Like,
They're my favorite two people in
Period.
music. So, you know, and then I'm just grateful. Or I be want to do stuff with everybody. I could not be crazy about somebody's music and like them as a person and just want to rock with them for some reason.
I
So,
love that.
That's it.
I would want to see maybe Chella H and Lil Baby.
Yeah, I like Lil Baby too.
Maybe Dirk. You and G Herbo. I mean, he slid on at the party. Like, y'all might need to slide in the booth. G Herbo and Chella H.
Dirk.
Oh, do you?
Already, for sure.
Okay, well, we need another one. You know, I'm not, excuse me, because you know I'm not from Chicago.
I know.
So,
I didn't know that.
You put me on, sis. Came together, and I represented Chicago, and I represent Chicago. My mama from Chicago.
Okay.
My daddy from Milwaukee. I got a ton of family here. My mom grew up right on the south side. She went to Harper High School.
Okay.
So my roots are here, but I'm from Louisiana, girl. Crawfish, gumbo, me and Beyonce. You feel me?
I knew it recently because I said it on my live, like Chicago's on, and everybody was correcting
like,
me.
She's from Louisiana.
Like, hold on, Chella. But if your mama from Chicago,
I'm from Chicago.
I
got pictures of Chicago as a baby, so can't nobody tell me nothing.
Yeah.
So I want to know what's going on with Chella in the future. You gotta have a documentary coming out. You gotta be doing podcasts. You gotta be writing books. Like,
I am.
Girl, let me know.
All of the above. I do got a documentary that we've been working on for years.
That's how documentaries go.
Mm-hmm.
It takes, we want to see the journey throughout time.
For sure. So we working on that.
Okay.
They still like doing interviews of other people and just getting content and stuff like that. I do have a new podcast coming.
Yes.
It's lit.
Okay.
It's called So Who Go Say It.
Okay.
So that's going to be coming soon.
Chella gonna say it.
I'm going to say it.
I like that.
So it's lit.
Can you tell us what platform that'll be on?
It's going to be on my platform.
Ooh, Chella going to come out with her own platform.
Yep. So just stay tuned. I got some things I'm working on.
That's real boss right there.
For sure. Then me and Angie got something that we working on too.
Okay. Can you spill any secrets about it?
It's still in production mode,
all right.
so I don't got all the details. We talked about it a little bit at the party.
Okay.
But that's coming.
Yeah, Angela Yee, for anybody, Angela Yee. I said, did I say Angela Lee? Am I webby right now? Angela Yee. My girl Angela Yee, shout out to her.
But I got that. I'm still doing skits. I'm still making music. I be doing some of everything, girl. I just be
grinding,
juggling.
hustling.
So
beautiful and getting younger by the day.
Thank you.
Yes, Chella. Well, please let us know. Drop us some advice, some inspiration right now. Whatever's in your heart right now that you're feeling that you want to inspire people on, drop us a word.
I say just be grateful. Be grateful for life. You know, a lot of women, I notice a few people I know that's been going through like depression and being sad, and it's easy for me to be like, well, just don't think about it, just move on. But you do gotta kind of be like that. You can't, if you got something going on, you gotta just outweigh the pluses versus the little shit that's happening. You know what I'm saying? Just be grateful. I would say be yourself, but some people don't need to be themselves.
Right.
If you being yourself and it's fucked up, bitch, get it together.
Right.
You wasting time. So just that, you know, and I'm just in a happy space. I'm just happy in every way. So, you know, I wish I can just sprinkle my energy off on people, you know, but thank God, you know, I say thank God or whoever your creator is, and just be grateful and just be happy for life.
Right.
Because I feel like as long as you're not dead, you got a chance at doing whatever you want to do. Just set your restart button, and the next day, just get it together.
Start over.
Period.
Well, thank you, the Queen of Chicago.
That's right.
For stopping through WGCI and talking to little old me.
No, I love you.
I love you too, Chella.
You're an inspiration. I love your story as well. You know, so shout out to you.
And I can't wait to continue to build our friendship.
For sure.
Continue to learn each other, hang out, turn up.
We got some stuff we working on.
Yes, we do.
We ain't gonna spill that tea.
We ain't gonna spill the tea, but baby, best believe.
Yep.
Charmaine and Chella H, we coming.
Period.
And I love you, girl.
I love you too,
Thanks,
sweetheart.
Chella.
And I'm so proud of you.
Thanks, girl. I'm over here like, but thank you.
And you are my, I don't know, should I say this as me? You're my favorite over here.
Thanks.
I like Kiki too. You're my
Kiki's
favorite
dope.
over here. Yeah, Kiki's beautiful. And shout out to y'all.
Thank you. That means so much because, you know, I started radio because of Black Ink.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny D saw me on TV and said, "Let me give you a job." You know,
Yeah.
Radio is my heart.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's something that I realized, like, this is what I want to do. You know, there's so many other things that I want to do too, but I always want to be on radio. So, you know, I really appreciate you sitting down with me. I can't wait for us to get our stuff rolling.
That's right.
So we can sit down all the time.
That's right.
Every week for these
That's
people.
Right.
Thanks, Chella.
Congratulations.
Thank you, girl. It's your girl, Charmaine Bay. That's it with my sis, Chella.
That's right, y'all.
Yes.